It's good to be back here, and I'm really excited to share tip number three. Tip number three that would help you get a fully funded scholarship in 6 months. So here we go. Tip number three says connection, connection, connection. And I will say only connect as soon as you decide to study abroad. Only connect as soon as you have created a list based on interest. Only connect as soon as you have searched through the department's websites. Only connect as soon as you are ready to study abroad in 6 months. So, how do you create a connection? How do you network with schools or potential advisors so that 6 months from now you can land a fully funded scholarship? So, this is the way to do it. As soon as you search through the department's website and you find that there is a researcher or an advisor or a lecturer or a faculty member whose research area closely aligns with yours, the next thing to do is to reach out. Reach out to at least one out of all the faculty members. You would want to avoid reaching out to so many people. The best person to reach out to in that department is the advisor or the chair, the departmental chair, because he or she will be able to direct you. If not to if he or she is not working in a research area that is related to yours, he would be or she will be in the best position to direct you to the person who would give you the information that you need. So that is the smart way to do it. Now, in writing your letter of introduction, you want to ensure that you make it as short as possible. It is an essay. It is not a document. It is not a document that you're going to attach to an email. Rather, it is a short text message or short essay that you're going to type into the column that is meant for composition of text messages. I mean, whenever you want to send emails to people. So you simply type a paragraph, one paragraph essay, and attach your other document. In this short essay that I call your letter of introduction, you would want to address whosoever it is that you're mailing properly. Address him or her with the right names. Don't use just make sure that you use the right description, either it is a doctor or a professor that is applicable in that country. Use it and use it, you know, very well. Now, secondly, you want to mention your name and appreciate the privilege to be able to write to this person. Then go on and talk about you, where you're writing from, what you do, and try and captivate. Your essay or write up should be very captivating. It should be well crafted, it should be concise, and it should be coherent. I have a book that I've worked on, and the book is available for sale. In this book, you find sample of SOPs, I mean, sample of letter of introduction that you can work with. But let me go on and explain further. So once you have all of this content in this letter of introduction, make sure that you do not miss the opportunity to show genuine interest in the research work of this particular advisor. As soon as you show that you're really interested in this advisor's work, he or she would quickly reply your mail and be willing to help. In fact, if you show genuine interest in the academic papers that this advisor has published and show that you are willing or interested in reading some of his other works that are not available, if for instance you've checked the website and you found some information about him, you want to specifically request that he sent you some other materials. The most important thing is you must connect. There, you can't overemphasize. I can't overemphasize this. It is so important. It is absolutely important that you connect with at least one person in that school or in that department that you're planning to study in. Finally, make sure that you check your emails as often as possible. Make sure that in this letter that you're writing to this advisor, you have one or two persons who you can trust, whose English language proficiency is excellent, okay, whose level of proficiency in English language is excellent. I mean, you may want to ask them to check for you, and be sure that you put all the necessary details, attach your other application materials such as your resume, transcript, at least for starters. So here we go. That's it about tip number 3 on connection. I hope you connect to someone at a university that you want to study at today. I'm really excited to have you study abroad in 6 months, because I know your dreams are valid and they can come true sooner than you can imagine. So do have a lovely day. I remain Bisolo Obiya, Director of the Study Abroad Consulting and founder the Left Handers International Organization. Cheers. Bye.